How are you doing today? I hope that you're doing amazing and fantastic and wonderful. She's stepping on my computer. She really wants to know what I'm doing. Stay over there. I am so excited. I think that this is like my most ultimate cozy TBR like list. I was like pouring through my all of my unread books that I already own on audio, ebook, physical books, video coming soon, but it's like a lot. Like I have, between scanning my library and then my audiobooks and my ebooks, like I think that I have over 1,000 books in my possession. I think it's like 1,200 and something, and that's not counting the kids' books. But so I thought that it would be really, really fun to look through all of my unread books that I have. And I've sort of narrowed it down to 3 subcategories for the cozy fall season. And I am living for fall to be here. My weather apps that it's going to be like in the 70s next week. And I can't believe that. So first, we have to start with like small town cozy charm, seasonal charm, if you will. So the very first book I have is Death in Dark Blue by Julia Buckley. This is, I believe, the second book in the Writer's Apprentice mystery series. And I own, I think, 5 of the books in this series, and I have for like 8 years. 7 or 8 years. Our main character's name is Lena. Lena, I think that's how you say it. And she is living out her dream job, basically, which is being a writer's apprentice for her favorite author. And someone is making her life a living nightmare. And just like the way that Julia Buckley writes characters, it's very atmospheric and it feels like you're immersed in there. And so I don't even really remember all of the things from book 1 since I read it so long ago, but I'm excited to continue in the series. The next one I have, like the cover of this is so cozy. It's perfect for fall. This is Off the Beaten Path by Eloise Corvo, and it's a stone's throw mystery. And she even sent me this bookmark that it has like look at that. Look how cool that is. It's so flipping awesome. And our main character is State Park Ranger Maudie Lorso. She spends her days playing cards and sipping drinks with her gal pals, and hiking steep and sand dunes with her scruffy dog, Martin Short. And trying to ignore the pain of a recent devastating breakup. Of course, mystery ensues, and she has to figure out all of the things, but like the feel of this cover is just absolutely wonderful. The next book I actually have on audio, and it is The Battle of the Bookshop. It is an enemies to lovers rivalry bookshops fighting to save like a cherished bookshop in a quaint seaside town. Like, look at this adorable cover. It looks absolutely fantastic. Very, very much giving like small town feels and vibes for this section of my TBR. My next section is Warm and Whimsical, because you can't have a magical, fall wonderful TBR without some witches, magic, and, all of those fun things. So the first book I have is A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangu Mandanna. I absolutely loved her first book, and which is the Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I'm sorry, Penelope keeps going back and forth between my door. But this, I know, is going to feel heartwarming, and it's going to feel like found family, and it's going to give those magical kind of twists and whimsy. If this is anything like the Irregular Society, like it's going to be a 5-star for me, or it's hopefully going to be a 5-star for me. It says it's about a witch who has a second chance to get her magical powers and her life back on track. And I'm here for that. My sister got it for me for my birthday, and so I'm very thrilled. I have book 2 in the Tomes and Tea series by Rebecca Thorne. Look at the edges. It's so pretty. And I loved book 1 in this series. But we're following Kianth and Reyna on a hunt for dragon eggs to save their hometown. In A Pirate's Life for Tea, this is cozy fantasy to its core, and I don't think that you will go wrong with picking up this series. Book 1 was absolutely amazing. The next book I actually have had it on my TBR for a while. It's Weyward by Emilia Hart. I was actually listening to the Currently Reading podcast this morning, and I believe it was Katie. Was it Katie? Yes, it was Katie who was talking about this and about how she was so upset that she waited so long to read it. And it's told through 3 different timelines and perspectives. One's 2019, one's 1619, and one's 1942. And it basically says, I'm a wayward and wild inside. And this cover is just flipping stunning. But it's all about these 3 women, and it's very much like a feminist, witchy, fun kind of read all together. And my last, but certainly not least, are 3 books that have been on my TBR for a really long time. I'm calling them the slow and satisfying reads. And my slow and satisfying reads, the very first one is The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cogman. Fun fact, as I was trying to grab all of these books from my bookshelves, my husband just gave styrofoam to Penelope, and now she is covered in styrofoam. I was trying to find this, and it was invisible. I could not find it. I laughed at myself. But it says, one thing any librarian will tell you, the truth is much stranger than fiction. Irene is a professional spy for the Mysterious Library, a shadowy organization that collects important works of fiction from all the different realities. How cool is this? And I hate the fact that it's been on my shelf for so long and I haven't picked it up yet. So I think that now is the time to read it. Another one that's been on my shelf for a while is Thistlefoot by GennaRose Nethercott. This is, I believe, a fable retelling. The Yaga siblings, Bellatine, a young woodworker, and Isaac, a rarefying street performer and con artist, have been estranged since childhood, separated by both resentment and by the wide miles of American highway. But when called to receive a mysterious inheritance, the siblings are reunited only to discover that their bequest isn't land or money, but something far more stranger, a sentient house on chicken legs. It gives me Howl's Moving Castle kind of vibes, and I am 1,000,000% for it. And last is Too Old for This by Samantha Downing. Basically, we have a retired serial killer who is being pulled out of retirement. It says, a retired serial killer's quiet life is upended by an unexpected visitor. To protect her secret, there's only one option. What's another murder? Guys, it just looks fantastic. I couldn't not just grab it, and I'm so excited for it. But I think that these are really, really good set of books that cover all different kinds of genres. I feel like anybody who watches this is going to be able to find something new to read. Do you guys like to sort of create yourselves seasonal TBRs? I would love to know. I would also love to know what's one book that you have on your shelf that you have been eyeing and you still haven't picked it up. 1, why haven't you picked it up? And 2, you should pick it up now. If you've made it this far in the video, put a fall leaf and a book emoji in the comments, and I will know that you watched till the end. But whoopee cushions. Or put like an air puff emoji for the whoopee cushion. I love being a mom of boys. That's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye. Happy reading.